For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? It's a Saberwolf94. Decided to finally make another One Piece tier list video, and I'm gonna be ranking all of the devil fruits today on this tier maker. I even found a website that supposedly has all of the devil fruits and a little basic explanation, I guess, along with the character that has it. I don't know if we're gonna go through all of this, but even if I don't remember all the names of the devil fruits, the important part is to know what they do, of course. And yeah, I'm even gonna have a couple of rules to make this a bit fair, because I guess any devil fruit would be good instead of having nothing. But it's gonna be three categories about power, coolness, and usability. So obviously some devil fruits are gonna have an advantage over others, like Logia fruits. They're just gonna have all three. They're gonna be cool, not all of them, but most of them are gonna be cool, powerful, and very useful. And others, they can't really fit into all these categories. So if a devil fruit can do some of these, it's gonna not have the greatest rank. Devil fruits that can do all of these, they're gonna have a really high rank. And I have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier categories. Sometimes these tier makers, they go all the way through E or F, but I don't need that many. I mean, just want to keep this simple. Okay, so let's get this thing started with the Slip fruit from Alvida. So this one, to be honest, I don't really think is that great of a devil fruit. Apparently you're just slippery. We didn't even see her fight many times and see what kind of moves and stuff she can really do with the fruit. If I just use my imagination and think I can make my body slippery and I'm slipping all the time, that can't be that useful. That mega cool, I guess, mega epic. The other, I guess, effect that we know for Alvida when she ate the devil fruit is that she was a really ugly hag or ugly bitch, I guess, and she became really beautiful upon eating the fruit. So I guess being a man, I don't know if that would happen. I mean, I'm not an ugly dude, but I'd say I'm just a regular dude. So if I ate it, would I become handsome automatically, or is the rule that you gotta be super fat for that to happen? I don't know. So I don't think I want to give this fruit a high ranking. I think it's just going to put it in D. I just don't really see it as anything special. I guess maybe you have clean hands all the time. I don't know. Okay. Then we go straight up to a mega amazing fruit, Aokiji, with the ice fruit. So this one is going to get an S. Most of the Logia fruits are going to get an S or an A, and especially, you know, these elemental ones like this Aokiji one with ice, or sorts of, I mean, you got the power, you got the coolness, you got ways to one-hit kill enemies, you got ways to freeze your food, as we saw like when he first met the Straw Hats and he helped that ship, those like survivors of the shipwreckage, to cross to the next island, and froze all of the food and shit that Sanji gave him. So, you know, obviously you think about, you know, we use fridges for our food today. It's just, there's a lot of useful stuff. It's not just power, it's not just coolness, it's useful. And it's a Logia fruit at the end of the day. I mean, in the movie, and not even in the movie, I guess right now still, I guess spoiler alert, be aware, I might give spoilers. After his fight with Sakazuki, you know, he lost a few limbs. He can just, you turn it into ice and then you're good to go. It's solid. So yeah, I mean, obviously being ice, it's going to have its disadvantages. You're not going to be too great in the sun. You probably don't like the sun. I don't know. But I mean, it's S tier. You gotta go S tier. Okay, then we go with Baby 5. So Paramecia fruit, you turn into basically weapons. I mean, that can be pretty useful. You can turn into anything, but for the most part, most of the weapons are going to be the same shit. You turn into something sharp, you turn into something that can shoot. So I don't know, I think putting it into A is too much, but it's going to be useful. Putting it into B, I think that sounds about right? I mean, or should I do C? I guess, I mean, it can be pretty powerful. You got like an unlimited ammo too in a way if you can turn your arms into guns and stuff like that. You know, Dressrosa was really long and we did see her fight quite a few times, but I don't know, man. Did we really see enough? Is B pushing it? Should I just do C? I want to do C for like the mid and D for the really useless fruits. So I think maybe I'll just put her in B. That's about it. Then we got Bartolomeo. So again, Paramecia fruit. This is the barrier fruit, barrier ability. That's pretty handy, I'm not gonna lie. He was really just putting in the work. That mega defense, all the shit you can do with it. I mean, especially in really grand situations, which were really common in Dressrosa. His fruit was like a lifesaver, and it's really powerful. So this definitely, I think, has to be ahead of Baby Five's fruit. The little thing where you gotta cross your fingers, it kind of seems like a joke. It's a bit annoying, but if that's the only drawback, I mean, it's very powerful fruit. Okay, then we got this guy, the straw fruit. I don't really look at this fruit as really cool or anything. You can put those little dolls in other people and then you got extra lives, but that's kind of shitty. I mean, kind of pussy. I mean, it's not a shit fruit, but I never really liked this guy, and even the fruit, I just don't look at it as being that cool. I mean, at the end of the day, this guy was a swordsman. Was it really all that cool? Was the fruit really all that impressive? I mean, maybe, I guess. I don't know. I'll put it into C, and maybe we can put it into B, but anyway. Okay, then we got this guy, Bellamy. I like Bellamy, but his fruit that you just bounce around. It's not really, it's nothing really special, to be honest. I mean, you might as well just have a fruit that you can fly, or I don't know. I guess it can. In a way, you can buff your attacks. That pressure when you compress and then decompress, and then you can buff his punches and shit like that. But it's not all that. Okay, then you got Big Mom, Castlevania style with the souls. It's a pretty strong fruit, stealing life, but we didn't really see. Did she? I guess she could actually steal the years and use this to increase her lifespan, right? Did this actually happen? I don't even know, but with all the different shit you can do, I guess the fact that you can make familiars, that's actually pretty good. Really powerful familiars, so I gotta put this in A, but I don't know. I don't know if I would put it in S. Maybe I'm being a dumbass. It doesn't, I mean, it's not the coolest fruit in the world, I want to say. You can create familiars and you can do a bunch of shit, but stealing life, I mean, we didn't see too much. Anyway, Blackbeard. So as much as I don't like Blackbeard, his devil fruit, this guy, Blackbeard has the best devil fruit, if we're going to be objective about it, because it's the devil fruit that's basically 1+1 free. It's the thing where you can have any devil fruit plus have Blackbeard's devil fruit, so automatically it's supposed to be the best fruit, right? If it was more of like the dominance Soma has in Castlevania, where this guy can steal like multiple fruits and keep all of them, it'd be even more broken. I mean, technically he could do that, right? But they kind of say in the anime that he can only hold 2 fruits together. And he's got the Whitebeard fruit, of course, the Tremor. I don't know, man. So, I mean, whether you can keep 1 extra or more of them, it's objectively the best fruit. It's the darkness fruit. You can do a bunch of shit. You can steal other devil fruits. I mean, automatically high ranking. Then we got this guy. So this guy, apparently, he's got like some kind of fruit with the pockets. You can make a bunch of pockets. I don't even remember. Like, I saw him in the wipe your arc. Did it do anything? So a paramecia fruit that allows users to form pockets anywhere on their body. Can store items in any size. Yeah, useful, but not that. I mean, I don't need to have 50 million pocket. I don't like carrying a cell phone in my wallet for the most part. I don't like carrying stuff. So yeah, this fruit, nah. Okay, then we got the door fruit. CP9 dude, Bruno. So this guy is basically teleportation. We didn't really see like, what's the range though? Is it like anywhere you want? I think it's high range, right? So I put this in a B. You go into a different dimension too. Yeah, teleportation is, I think it's pretty handy. It can basically make him invincible, dude, because he can leave and then they can't follow him in that dimension, right? So I guess if you really wanted to, you can get the fuck out of any fight, if that's how it works. But yeah, teleportation is really handy, even though it's all he does. Okay. And then we got the level of fruit. Now, I gotta look at this from a perspective of a man. So I guess if from the perspective of a very beautiful woman, you can make any man fall in love with you. So I guess if I was a dude and had this, I can make any chick I want fall in love with me. Apparently the logic is you gotta be like the devil fruit chooses you, of course, and if Boa wasn't a hot woman, the devil fruit wouldn't work. It's kind of weird. Isn't it like you're hot, but then automatically it's like you're elevated and you're perceived as being even hotter, even though your appearance doesn't change. So I don't know, I'm gonna treat it like that because it makes sense. It's not like Alvida's fruit. So, as a dude, without getting too personal, but I mean, I think most men, if they're honest, they're gonna admit you want to have a bunch of bitches, especially when you're young. So, if I can make any woman want to sleep with me, want to fall in love with me, that'd be super handy. Plus, you can do, I mean, those techniques where you can turn people to stone, that's powerful too. So, I'm gonna put this into A. I think S is it's a bit ridiculous because at the end of the day, you get power, but you don't get that low gear power. So, yeah, A, I think it's fair enough, but I'm not gonna lie, it's all about that usefulness. You know, every chick wants you kind of thing. Okay. Then we got Mr. 2 Bon Clay. It's, you know, the clone fruit. Turn it to different people. I don't really see the appeal in that. I think it's just something, it worked out for him, like if you're gonna do spy missions and stuff like that, it's useful. But when I look at it, if I had it, I mean, what could I really impersonate people? I don't want to do that. I would have no reason to. If you're like all powerful, you don't have to care about this shit. So, just gonna put this into C. Then we got Brooke. You get a second life. So, I think this devil fruit, it without factoring in the skeleton part, I guess politically it'd be a very useful fruit because if you can die and then revive, you're gonna live a much longer life. Then maybe you can do shit. Maybe you can do shit and set the world right. I don't know. I just look at it, you know, if I was, let's say, immortal, or if I could live for 500 years or 200 years, and then you got the ability to have the money and have the influence and just be somebody for a very long time, and you're in a position of power, you can actually maybe make a really grand difference in the world. And it won't be down to, okay, I just pass this on. Eventually you'll have to, but I'll put the fruit in B. The whole soul shit it does, the stuff where he transforms into a soul and stuff, it's whatever. But the fact that you can have a second life, I think automatically you gotta have a B. Okay, then we got Brûlée. I think her devil fruit is pretty good as well. It can give you kind of teleportation, extra dimension, and it's basically her world, the mirror world. I think it's something pretty cool. I don't really got much else to say, but it's something pretty good. And you can talk to the mirrors as well. So you can do spying, you can do all types of shit. And I dig it. Gonna get a B as well. Okay, so this guy just becoming a helicopter and flying. Yeah, and I look lame as fuck like that with the like helicopter wheel in my head. Nah. Flying is great, but there's other fruits that could do this better. So I don't know. Do I give this guy a C or a D? I mean, it's just flying at the end of the day. I'll put him at D, whatever. Okay, then we got Buggy. So Buggy, I mean, to be honest, I kind of like his fruit. It's not a Logia, but in some ways, I guess you know that. Let's say if I was living in the UK, okay, where there's all this stabbing going on and you can't go anywhere without worrying some random black dude is gonna come and kill you to steal your watch or just steal your shit. It's something good. Like if let's say I was in a, I don't know, I'm giving some crazy examples here, but let's say if I was in a relationship with some crazy chick and at night she plans to murder me, cut me up, or cut my dick, who knows? You don't gotta worry about that. So yeah, Buggy fruit, yeah, not being able to, not having the worry, I guess the paranoia of getting stabbed. I think I'm just gonna put this into B. It just, I kind of like it. Being immune to any some form of cutting. Plus, you can actually do shit to fly too, in a way, technically. So yeah, I'll put him in B. Maybe some people are gonna think I'm crazy, but yeah, getting rid of, I mean, I guess getting rid of some body parts like your head from your body might be a bit creepy, but I think I could get used to it, provided nothing can happen to me. I don't know, man. Do we put this in C? I don't know. I put this guy's straw fruit here. I just don't really dig it, though. You know what, though, actually? I'm going to put this in a B, too, because it's a good way to kill some people that deserve to die with this fruit. Like, I put these little dolls in some of these fucked up politicians and then get myself in a position where I'm going to get killed so they get killed. So yeah, I'm gonna put this dude into B, and then a Buggy, I think I'll keep it a B too. Okay, then we got the gas fruit. I actually dig this fruit too. It's Logia, and it's really useful poison. This guy should technically be considered one of the strongest fruits, because you can just poison. I think there's a chemical, I don't remember what it's called, that we learned in school, that if a human breathes that for even a second, they are automatically dead. So this guy could do this and then just kill every other character. He'd be the strongest dude. So I don't really understand. Did Oda miss something? But yeah, gas, poison, this sort of fruit is just way too good for Logia. It's got to go in A. Then we got this guy, the castle fruit. To be honest, besides the big ass castle mode, the fact that I can keep a bunch of dudes in my body, I don't think it's that cool. It's not useless, so I don't know, man. I put him in C because of that super mode where you become a giant ass castle, but besides that, not impressed so much. Then we got this guy, the swamp slash mud, whatever the hell, shit fruit. This is a Logia fruit, but I think it's not that good. I mean, being quick swamp or whatever he's supposed to be, like mud, I think it's supposed to be swamp. Yeah, I guess if I want to kidnap bitches or just store a bunch of shit in my body, I mean, you can think about it. This guy's fruit is even better than this dude. So yeah, it's I think one of the shittier Logias. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it in B. That's about it. Then we got Chaka, the zone fruits. They're gonna be a bit complicated, I guess, if I like the animal. So Chaka is technically like the jackal. I mean, you get a bunch of power, I don't know, man. Do I put this in the C? I'll put this in the C. It has to be an animal that I really like, I think, for me to give a higher ranking. Chopper, human fruit. Okay, that's useless for me because I'm a human already, so I guess if it was some kind of other animal, it'd be the same thing. Cracker, the biscuit fruit. I like Cracker, his devil fruit. He proved that he can be really powerful, but yeah, I guess you get a bunch of really strong underlings, but it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. I guess you can eat the cookies too. It's useful, it's powerful, but that doesn't do it for me. Okay, then we got crocodile, so obviously this is gonna go into S. I don't know, should I put it in A? Am I being biased? It's much better than this guy's food. You can get auto kill by draining someone's, water in their body. It's kind of like a ground related fruit like sand. He manipulated the ground. That's some cool ground on shit. So, if I had this, I wouldn't be complaining. If I had this sort of Logia fruit. Obviously, it's not lightning fruit. It's not the magma fruit, but I'd be pretty happy. What you want from a Logia, that elemental shit, flying, turning yourself to be invulnerable. I guess technically this guy can do it too, but not as cool. I guess this guy you can do like spying shit too. He can travel around. But crocodile, you know the deal. Okay, this guy, the genie dude, again, I get that familiar, but he doesn't really get much else. This guy is supposed to be a Dalmatian dog. Yeah, I don't. It's not the coolest fruit, even for Zoan. I'll put this here. We're talking about a dog, we're talking about a jackal here, so that's different. Dalton. So this guy's supposed to be like what? A bull or... what's the name called in English? I'm thinking of the Greek word. But anyway, it's kind of like the same category. It's a good Zoan fruit. Becoming a bull, bison, whatever. As far as animals. But yeah, these Zoan fruits, you don't really gain, you just gain power. I guess you can become an animal. You can't really do like many useful tricks unless you're maybe an animal that can fly. They got more of an advantage. All right. Then we got Mr. Wanda's Bones with becoming steel. So I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought for the longest time, as far as the paramecia fruits, this guy and Luffy, they're probably the best in many ways. Now we got a lot more fruits, but back in the day, let's just say, because you become steel. He gets a really tough body. Once again, they can't cut him up very easily, so it's like Buggy, but better. You got your blades, you can actually kill shit, you can do stuff. You got that defense. I got this obsession too with, I guess I won't spoil it. I'll spoil my own imaginary character that I thought of. But let's just say, actually never mind. But I think this fruit, I've always really liked it. I thought it's a great paramecia. I'll put it in A, 100%. It's like a more, not complete barrier ability, but more, I guess, practical, more compact. So that's cool. Okay, then you get this guy where you can turn things into wavy things like flags. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this useful was anything that cool. I guess he could use it in battle to do some tricks, but I wasn't impressed. Okay, then we got Flamingo's group, Flamingo's fruit. So he proved he can do a bunch of crazy shit. The birdcage is one of the coolest moves ever in terms of his confidence. And yeah, you can do a bunch of stuff. I don't think I could put this in anything less than A. This one, yeah, becoming a groundhog. I guess you can dig. That can be a bit useful, but I don't want to be fucking hanging around in the ground, man, with the butt. Yeah. Put this here. Maybe I guess it could be handy, but I don't care about it. Then we got a Nils fruit. So this is lightning. This is, you know... I mean, as far as low gear fruits are concerned, it's the god package, really. You become lightning, weather, I mean, destruction, power. It's respectable to the fullest. That's why I think Oda chose this to represent like the god, him being like the god of Sky Island. It's one of the strongest devil fruits. Technically, as far as Logia fruits are concerned, if you would think of a Logia element, you know, lightning, wind, I guess magma, in terms of their destruction and I guess the coolness, invulnerability aspect, they'd be at the top. So this guy, he has to get an S no matter what. The lightning fruit. Really wish I'd had it. Okay, then this dude, I don't know what the fuck. What is this guy's devil fruit anyway? Can we find it out here? I don't want to waste time. Yeah, I don't wanna waste time, but what's that dude's fruit? Like, did he even have a fruit? We didn't really see this shit in the anime. Okay, and these are all the fruits. So did I miss it from somewhere? You know what? Fuck it. It can't be anything that cool. I don't know what the fuck this guy's fruit is, so I'm just gonna keep him here. Okay, then we got Kid. So Kid is basically the Magneto devil fruit, basically. That's how I always understood it. So it's powerful, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I'd want it if I could pick any fruit. You can do a bunch of shit, but I don't know, do I put this into B? I guess I'll put it in A, but it's more of a B plus. You know, magnetism, being able to just grab all the metals and shit. It's powerful, but it's not that cool for me. Like, even Magneto, I mean, from X-Men, I would rather do something else, really. Anyway. Then we got this guy, the slow beam. Slowing shit down. I mean, it can't be that great, right? It can be useful, but... I'll put this in D. It's not that cool. And this dude, you just become a sword. I don't know what to do with you. Mr. 3, Galdino, Wax and shit. I wouldn't want to be Wax, man, and be so... I mean, I'm actually very... I like summer. I'm pretty tolerant of the heat, I think. But sometimes it can really get to you. So I wouldn't want to be Mr. 3. I mean, I've always got by, no need for air condition. Just a fan is enough. I'll put it in C. You can do some shit with it. It'd be a useful fruit in some ways, but that's what it is. Just handy to do some stuff, build candles. Okay, so this bitch, okay, this is kind of weird because in here it says she has like the butter fruit. Okay? She can like turn herself into butter, but... And what are they talking about? Bird fruit model, albatross. Isn't this guy like a mink? Okay, maybe I'm getting spoilers here. But this bitch, she's supposed to just turn stuff, can throw rings. I don't remember anything having to do with butter. But anyway, I don't think it'd be anything that amazing. So I'm just gonna put her in a D too. Whether it's butter, whether it's... just throwing rings, you can instantly capture dudes. Yeah, let's go do D. Moria, this is Moria, right? You can do zombies and shit. You get a bunch of slaves. I'll put this in the A actually, because I like the shadow aspect. I can create my shadow. It's gonna be like my familiar. You can steal powers. You can do a bunch of shit. It's not too bad, actually. I kind of dig it. It's the type of fruit that maybe it can make you complacent like it did him. Having all like the zombie slaves do shit, but it's got a good Castlevania aspect for it. I put it in A. Then this dude, he can turn himself into bombs and shit and he can blow himself up too. I put this in a B. It can be really powerful, I guess. That's it. Hina, bunch of Kate shit. Yeah, I don't give a damn about that. This guy blowing up as well. Do I really dig this? It's more of a... Baby fives. Damn, I don't know, man. I don't think I want to change baby five because even though it's kind of basic, it can be pretty handy. This dude blowing shit up, putting bombs. It's destructive. Okay, I'll keep him in B. Hina, the Kate shit. I never really gave a damn about this. It just seems like it'd be useful in some situations only. Okay, this dude, Scissors. It just kind of seems like a shittier version for Das Bones, to be honest. You can cut anything. I'll keep this in the C. Then this dude, Gravity. Isho. I mean, you gotta... I mean, controlling gravity, man. You can drop meteors and shit. I think I'd actually put this in S because this is pretty powerful. I like this better than Kit's fruit. I don't know, I mean, maybe put this in A instead. I think it's too good. Gotta be S. I think it's got pretty big potential for destruction. Okay, then this dude, you can turn yourselves into a chick and then do all this gender shit. I don't give a fuck about this sort of ability. Turning dudes into chicks and chicks into dudes. Okay, and then this guy, I've always liked wolf, so I'll put this into B in terms of it's an animal I like for Zoan, so I'll put this into B. Then this dude, ancient elephant, mammoth, I'll put this into B too because there's a lot of potential for destruction. Pretty powerful. This bitch, what did she do? A bunch of bullshit. Let's just put this into D. I mean, I guess she can do some crazy shit, but yeah, I don't give a fuck about her fruit. Jozu becoming diamonds. So I think this goes into A as well. It's like Das Bones. It's pretty powerful paramecia. These guys becoming little bugs. Can't say I care about that too much. Giraffe. Yeah, not too keen on becoming a giraffe. And you got soap bubble shit. I think this is kind of like in the same. It's not Logia. It's technically paramecia, I think, but it's sort of that in between. I think B is fair. Bubble shit. Then this guy being able to draw shit and it turns into reality. I don't know, man. I'm not a good artist, so would I be able to use this? It'd be that impressive. I think I'd put this into D just because I'm not a good drawer. If I was a better artist, maybe I'd put this into C. Then we got, okay, this is just manga shit. I don't want any spoilers because I'm not caught up in the manga. So I'm gonna ignore this fruit. Then karakuri. So this mochi shit, it's a food-related fruit. I can't say I'm too keen on this. I think the coolest thing about karakuri was just his haki and just him being powerful. It wasn't really the fucking fruit, to be honest. And, you know, with the haki shit, you can turn in fruit like this into pretty much a bunch of shit. So the fruit, I'll put it in C. Mochi. I can't say I'm interested in transforming into food. It's not really cool in my opinion. I guess it's useful in the fact that you can eat the food you produce. Is it powerful? Yeah, but anyway. We got these guys. So these guys, they're supposed to have eaten devil fruits, but I can't really say much about them. I mean, it's like it's a bunch of animals, cow, whatever. I'm just gonna keep them here. I don't know. I really don't know where to put them. Like, what kind of animal is this guy supposed to be? Like a koala? Okay, let's put you in the C. Rhinoceros. Okay, I'll put this in a B. A cow. Yeah, cow is good for milk, but nothing else. And zebra, yeah, I don't think zebras are. They're cool, but not powerful, right? And you got the spike fruit. I like the spike fruit, to be honest, but by its design, I mean, you pretty much destroy your clothes. I hate that shit. I don't want to ruin my favorite clothes, so I'll just put it in C. You'd have to be like naked all the time to use it effectively. So I'm not going to put it in D, but I'll put it in C. Then the kilo fruit, yeah, I don't think this is anything cool. D. Snow. This one I like. It's kind of like a B tier again. Logia, or put this in A because it's Logia, it's snow. I think you wouldn't be affected by the cold too much, so I like it. Put this in A. This dude, yeah, I don't want to become a fucking jacket and some motherfucker wears me. Sorry. This dude, yeah, turning shit into clothes. I don't give a fuck about that either. Kizaru light. You know this guy's gonna get an S. Or the devil fruit. Light. It's top tier as far as Logia shit is concerned. This dude with the hair shit. I'd have long hair again, I think, which I want that. I miss my old hair. I'm pretty much balding and I hate that shit. But wait, we got, we're over here actually on Kuma. But let me just rank this guy since I made it here. I would put you into Use my hair to do shit. I guess it'd be cool, but put this in a C, I guess. Okay, Kuma. Now, Kuma's fruit with the shockwave shit, he can teleport himself to. It's not too bad, actually. I like shockwave attack, so I'll put this in a B. I mean, a big part of his power is also the all of the modifications, cyborg modifications. But even if you factor in the fruit on its own, it's pretty diggable, I'd say. Okay, Lafitte. I don't really know what this guy's fruit is, actually. I forgot. We see him only a couple of times. When Blackbeard's fought Law, did this guy actually fight? Did he do anything? Did he have like a flying fruit, I think? I think so. I don't really remember, to be honest. Shit. Let's just see if I can find him. I think he was towards the end. Where are you, bitch? Oh my god. It's gotta be some kind of flying fruit, am I right? Bubble fruit. Oh yeah, that's her. I confused her with the other bitch. This motherfucker just isn't here. I know I've seen him before. Where the hell did he go? Never mind. I think this is some kind of flying fruit, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't want to do shit. This thing a gun and you become a dog, yeah, not really appealing to me. This dude, you get the little string shit, sewing shit. Can't say I think that's very useful. Luffy's fruit, the gum fruit. Now technically it's something different now. It's like the Nika fruit, but if I just factor in it as a gum fruit, I've always thought this was one of the most powerful paramecia too. You get like full immunity to any physical attacks, basically. They're like not very effective against you, Pokemon terms. So put this into A. This guy, the Tauntaun shit, again, it's the same bullshit. We don't care. Poison, so yeah, this is gonna get pretty high. So this is not a Logia, but again, the ability for automatic killing people automatically and just being poisoned, everyone's gonna want to stay away from you just because of that danger. It's just, I think it's too good. Being like a whole body of poison, this gotta get an S. Okay. Marco's fruit, the immortal phoenix. So not only can you fly with this, you're technically like, you don't die. You got super regenerative powers. Gotta get an S. It's the type of fruit that's, legendary, mythical zone. You know, you gotta have it. You wanna have it. These bitches, the snake bitches. I mean, snakes, a lot of people find them disgusting. And yeah, I guess if I look at a lot of snakes, they're disgusting. But there's this sort of like, what's the word? Like holiness with snakes too. It's like they're deities. They represent, I can't really put my foot on it. But as far as like animal zone shit, I think I dig them. Plus she can do poison too. So I think I put these into Yeah, I put this in the B. Same with Sandersonia when we find her. This dude, it takes you to like a whatever the fuck world. I guess I can put my shit here and they would remain mint forever, but I'll do C. It can be a useful fruit, but nothing really too crazy. Mr. 5 is like the rupture dude. Turning my body into explosives. I put this into B. It can be, it's that destruction again. I appreciate. And we got these guys. They're like, what the fuck are they supposed to be their fruit? I don't even know. You split up into other dudes? Yeah, I don't care about that. Robin's fruit is actually pretty handy. The whole succubus shit doesn't make sense, but having a bunch of hands, being able to do shit like that, you can fly with her too. I'll put this in the B. I don't think I put this in A, but do I put this in A actually? Could do a bunch of jobs really easily. Can kill dudes in certain ways. Okay, I'll put Robin's fruit in A actually. Maybe that's pushing it, but I don't know. I guess because it's Robin. Okay, and we got this dude. He's supposed to be like cream. I can't say I'm too keen on becoming cream either. But, I mean, better than other bullshit. I'll put this into C. This guy, Heat. It's like a shittier, or what? Like the better version of... You don't become... It's not the low gear fire shit, but you can just really increase your temperature. And that's actually pretty handy. So, man, do I actually put this into B? I think it has to go in A, because... It's some shit that's dangerous too, and you can do a bunch of shit. I can just burn motherfuckers automatically. Nobody can touch me. I'll put this in A. We got this dude. It's basically a turtle fruit. I'm not too keen on becoming a turtle, but the defense is good. I mean, it's not like I hate turtles. We used to have a pet turtle, but compared to other animals, I can't put this into B like with wolves. Okay, next up we got Pell. So he becomes, I think, some kind of like falcon or eagle. What kind of bird does he become? Some kind of bird. But, you know, flying is good. It's a zone that lets you fly. I put this in the B. Like the wolf shit. And we got Perona. Okay, I like the ghost shit. I'm not gonna lie. You can fly with her fruit too. I'll put this in the B. It's nothing, you know, it's not like we've seen her do crazy shit. She's more like a comic character at this point. But yeah, becoming a ghost... being able to transport yourself in other places as a ghost, and you can fly. Little ghost familiars. I really like that actually. So I think putting it in A is too much because it's not that broken. But I don't know, man. Do I actually put this into A? Good question. Good question indeed. I'll keep it in B. I think that's good enough. Okay, Perospero. So I like Perospero, to be honest. If out of all like the chocolate candy, whatever the fuck, all the fruits the Big Mom family has that are all about sweets, he proved he can do some really impressive stuff with candy, because I guess candy, it can solidify and it's gonna be hard. Whatever the fuck. I mean, it's like, again, one of those paramecia that like, he kind of uses it as a logia too in a way. I don't know. Not exactly. But I don't know. I guess I like the fact that he gave that free candy into kids. You can do shit like that. I think that's cool. You got unlimited candy. I don't eat candy. I'm more of a chocolate person, but it can at least have a use that way too, besides the effectiveness in battle. So I'll put this into B. All right. Then we got Pika. So Pika, the whole stone shit is really broken when you think about it. I would actually put this into S. As far as you can control all the rocks and stones and shit and get an amount. I think it's a broken fruit. You can become that big ass giant as he became. It's not something you can fuck around with. So I'll put this in S. All right. Next up we got what is it, like duck or bird? You become a Pegasus shit. Yeah, whatever the fuck. Pudding's fruit. Okay, so here's the thing. I really fucking love Pudding, voiced by Miyuki Sawashiro. It's just, every time her presence is just top notch. But the fruit, the whole thing where you're just gonna manipulate memories. Again, like Bon Clay, it'd be something useful like in spine shit, corruption, politics, that kind of crap. But it's not something that I really give a shit about. I don't want to alter people's memories. It can't be useful. Like if I want to, I don't know, like change memories of somebody that, I don't know, man. I'll just put this in C. Then we got, what the fuck? What is Germa doing here? This is Sanji's sister. Did she eat a devil fruit? She's not supposed to have eaten a devil fruit. Did this happen later on? I guess I wouldn't know. I mean, the poison shit, that's not a devil fruit, it's Germa shit. It's the German technology ratio. I don't know. I don't really know where to put her. She's technically, as far as I know, she doesn't have a devil fruit. So I'll just keep her here. Maybe this was a mistake. Rob Lucci, leopards. Yeah, I love leopards. As far as Zoan Logia is going to get a high rating from me. I think I might actually put this in A too. As far as like Logia fruits are concerned. That kind of animal. Wolves, I'll put this guy into B though. So I guess I'll keep Lucci into B. But I mean, leopards are much more dangerous than wolves, so. Okay, fuck it. I'll put you in A. It might be like one of the only Zoans I'll put in A. Fuck it. Then we got this guy. Okay, I'll put this guy into C. The silent fruit or whatever the fuck it's called. Just because I think it would be handy, especially for someone like me, if I can just turn all of my surroundings or just make my room super quiet so I can just focus on some shit that I need to concentrate, whether I'm going to write or whether I'm going to read, and do something that needs real concentration, sleep and not give a fuck about any outside noise, you know, that kind of shit. That's really useful. But in terms of power and in terms of, you know, coolness, this fruit is nothing special. But the rest of the shit is pretty handy in terms of practicality in real life. Okay. Sabo. Now, Sabo's fruit is basically the ace fruit, so they kind of picked him over Ace. I like Sabo, but it's always going to be Ace's fruit, the flare fruit for me, really. So obviously this is going to get a freaking A. Or I mean S. It's fire, so you know the deal. Technically, I mean, it's be weaker than magma, but I mean, yeah, I'd still put this in S. Okay. This guy, yeah, you guys know the deal. So I don't like Sakazuki because he killed Ace and because he's just that Navy dude he's like the enemy for Straw Hats. But the Magma Fruit, man, is mega, mega powerful, mega, mega cool. You can't go wrong with a Logia power like that. Like I've said with the Lightning Fruit, Rumble Fruit, it's the top tier shit. It's a cream of the crop fruit you want to have. It's just way too good. It gets an S. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, okay, there we go. Sunder Sonia, I'll put this in the B, like with her sister. I mean, basic shit. Snake, Cobra shit. There's something about these fruits that I think I would be interested if I was a snake. This dude becoming a big ass, whatever fuck dude. I'll put this in the C because, but you gotta be a big ass dude all the time, right? And no, I don't appreciate that. So I'll put this in D. If he could like turn small too, then yeah, put this in the C. This guy's fruit is some sound shit. Yeah, fuck this guy. I know I'm supposed to judge the fruit, not the character, but even the fruit, it didn't really do anything for me to be like, yeah, this fruit is cool, I want it. The Buddha himself, it's supposed to be like a mythical Zoan, become that giant gold dude. I wouldn't put this in the S, but I put it in A. Okay. I think Marco's one is cooler for me. This dude, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, just swimming in the dirt. In terms of coolness, yeah, Senor Pink is super fly, but the fruit is just shit. Nothing really cool about it, in my opinion. Swimming on the ground. Why the fuck would I want to do that? Okay, and then we got Shiki. Now, I really like Shiki's fruit. Actually, I think it's top tier, the stuff he did in the movie. Wish we saw more of him. And you can actually fly with him automatically, so... yeah, I think this guy's got to get an S. Do I put him in A? Not really. I mean, it's... can make things float. So yeah, you can basically... do what he did, just make all the ground float and do like special attacks. I mean, maybe it's pushing it an S, maybe I should put him in A, right? Do I do this? I'll put it in S. I think it's pretty related to this guy's fruit, gravity, so fuck it. Rust and shit. I think this is, yeah, it's actually, we only saw this dude, at least as far as I remember, once. I thought there'd be more to it since he fucked up Zora's sword. And we get like a round 2 or something, but... Rust and shit, you can kill motherfuckers automatically. He has to cover his breath though, so it makes me wonder like it'd be unpractical to have around for other motherfuckers, so I wouldn't put B. I put it in C just because it just seems like it has some drawbacks. So let's keep this in C. I wouldn't want to have this thing in front of my face all the time. This dude, I don't know why this thing is supposed to have a devil fruit. And then we got Smoker. So Smoker, it's a Logia fruit, but it's one of those Logia fruits that it's just smoke. I mean, what are you going to do with smoke? Suffocate motherfuckers? The fact that you can fly and it's just more, let's say, a light element or light substance than the swamp mud shit. He's higher than Caribou, but I think this is it's a Logia fruit that I can't put in S. It's just gonna get an A, just because it's Logia at the end of the day. You'd still want to be smoke, right? But yeah, it's one of the weaker Logias. It doesn't really do shit. I mean, I guess I can make motherfuckers not breathe. I don't know, but A. I can't put it in S. It's not even like crocodile sand. Maybe some people are gonna say, yeah, it's not S either. But there's stuff that you can do with the crocodile fruit that just smoker could never do with the smoke fruit. So yeah, you can say I'm biased, but I don't really think I am. Crocodile, you know, it's got that weakness to water too, but there's shit you can do. Like, he could absorb the shit on the ground, auto kill motherfuckers. Yeah, and I think because of his food, it means that in a desert, he doesn't really need. He can get by without much water. He doesn't care about the heat much either. I think shit like that. So, anyway. Then we got the juice, bitch. Where am I gonna put the juice, bitch? Get a bit of poison from yourself. You can squeeze juice out of mother. I don't think it was anything that special, but I put it in C. Not that useless, I guess. This guy being able to cook up whatever food. Apparently, like the food you can cook with him is always gonna be shit. If it was actually good, then it'd be useful. But since the food you make with him is always shit, then I don't know, man. I guess maybe if I make my favorite food, it'd still be shit. I don't know. That would suck. It's nothing really. I mean, I guess you can have food so you always wouldn't starve. But this is the fact that it's always gonna be shit. I don't know. I guess I'll put it in C, but I'm just gonna pretend that maybe some of the food is not gonna be ass. Okay, then we got I forgot her freaking name. Fuck. But this little bitch, she's, I don't know, her fruit, it's pretty much like the whole, the core of the plot in Dressrosa in a way. However, there's a lot of plot holes with this fruit. And if I had it, I wouldn't want to be a kid, to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't want to get too graphic, but I think the best age period to be is not too old, but not too young. Just be in that young adult, mid-20s range, so I can actually fuck. And you actually, if you're a man, you got your power. If you're a chick, you got your youth and beauty. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be a little kid. For one, and for the other, there's a bunch of plot holes with this devil fruit. The whole thing where she got surprised and then she fainted, but then when she sleeps, the dolls don't transform back. I don't know. I guess it'd be useful still. You make a bunch of slaves, so I'll put this in C, but nothing more. Yeah, just because there's a lot of plot holes around it. If it was different, I put it in B or maybe even A. But I think Moria's fruit in this regard, it'd be better. The whole slave shit. I guess you'd have to put the motherfuckers in jail in a way. Or if they die, you lose the slaves. But even if you don't have slaves, just the shadow fruit on its own with Moria. I just like the fact that I can turn my shadow into a familiar. Anyway. We got this dude, the chicken dude. Weird ass fruit. I guess he's immortal in a way too. So I put this into B just because of that. It's kind of gay for you to be like a chicken dude, egg dude. That sucks, but I guess because it's so powerful, I put it in B. Nothing more. Lost fruit, so I'll admit, lost fruit, it's pretty useful. You can do a bunch of cool shit with it. Just when he just says room and it's like, it got that sort of aura shit, it's good. So I'll put this in A. I wouldn't put this, I think, into S. A is good enough. Do I even put this into B? But I guess you can do a bunch of shit, change shit, whatever the fuck. Let's just keep it in A. This dude, the fucking glue sticky shit dude. I mean, let's put this in C. It's a paramecia. I can't say I appreciate it, although I can see the useful implications. I don't appreciate being a sticky motherfucker though. Okay, and then we got Suru. I don't know what her devil fruit is supposed to be, I'm sorry. Did we like see any shit through it? I don't fucking know. This dude, this guy ate a devil fruit too. What the fuck is this devil fruit? Again, I do not know. Hasn't really been covered. This guy, whatever you throw is gonna follow the dude forever. You gotta touch him though, so it's not that useful, I think. They made it look mega epic in the Fishman arc, the shit he could do where he touched the arc and he was just gonna destroy everyone. That, okay, cool. That means that I can touch like the Statue of Liberty and then I can throw it to somebody. But you don't have much control over it. It would cause a lot of destruction, even if you throw something big. So I guess I'll put it in a C if you don't give a fuck, but nothing more. Okay, and then this bitch, you can read minds. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty useful. And the eye shit attack, okay, that wasn't too hot. I really like Viola / Violet, but her fruit, I guess reading minds, I guess I could use this as a job. They'd hire me in like CIA, even though they're the worst, causing all the problems on the planet. But I could get a job in like some kind of agency like that where they just use me to read minds from motherfuckers. I guess that make you a fucking target though, so I don't know, you gotta be powerful. I guess if you never reveal, I can, you know what I could do with this, it'd be useful? You can just do this to cheat in like, I guess chess or in TCGs. Or you could just do shit like that and give yourself a career as the smartest dude or something. So it's kind of like in the, yeah, I like the silent fruit. It's pretty handy, but in battle, I'll put it in C. Wobble's fruit. So Wobble's fruit, it actually, believe it or not, I've always kind of dug. I can just eat random bullshit as food, and I'm good, and turn this into weapons and shit. Yeah, it sounds like it could be fun. Now, maybe it gives you an appetite, so like him, you want to eat shit all the time. So I don't know about that, but I mean, he also, you can do the shit where he can make himself thin anyway, so it's kind of weird, but I think I put this in B. I think I kind of appreciate it. All right. Oh, fucking white beard, motherfucker. So you make earthquakes and tsunamis, and it's Whitebeard. You guys should know it's gonna get an S. Definitely a fruit for someone that's, you know, the boss. Someone that's like, he could be like the boss of the world. Nobody's gonna fuck with me, I just do earthquakes. You know what, Israel, you wanna just invade countries in the Middle East? I'll just earthquake your fucking country and yeah, make you stop. You're gonna behave whether you like it or not. Yeah, you could do all types of shit with this fruit. You could really just in the right hands, I could like achieve world peace with this fruit, really. So yeah, Whitebeard, you get an S, of course. I mean, it's powerful, it's cool, it's useful. It's way too destructive. So, basic stuff. And then this dude, he just becomes a dinosaur. So I guess technically that's a B as far as like animal shit is concerned. Fuck it, whatever. And these are all the fruits. There's a couple of here that I don't really know what they're about. This, it doesn't apply to us. It's just a weapon becoming an elephant or some shit like that. This guy, I think he's just like a flying fruit, but I don't know what the fuck it is. Reiju, as far as I know, she shouldn't have a fruit. This thing is, yeah, what the fuck. And these dudes, I don't even know. This dude, I don't know either. But these are tier list. I think it's just some standard stuff. You guys get an idea of what I think. Of course, the Logia fruits and the ones that are like Logia, they're gonna be in the top. Anything that could just give you crazy, like land dominance. You can just cause massive destruction just like that, yeah. Other factors like just being immune to, like if a building falls on me, I don't die, like with Luffy. And people can't just cut me up with Buggy, you know, shit like that is cool too. I don't know, I put Lin A, but I think, yeah, you can't go into S. Same for, I think, the other A's. I think this is a pretty fair, objective list. It's got my, I guess you could say, a biased spin on it too. But yeah, this video was a lot longer than I intended it to be, so let's wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed this tier list. Hopefully I'll rank the arcs too. There's all types of One Piece tier list I can make, but these videos are long, so gotta get some free time and really get the opportunity to make them. But hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a